What up, guys? So I thought I'd do a quick review of the new Fast and Furious set. I know it's a little bit of a while since it came out, but I just haven't the time to do it. After this video, I will post another video with all the new updated cars that I have for Fast and Furious in 1/64 scales, and hopefully they're going to be really, really nicely displayed. I'm having a surprise for that. I hope you guys enjoy it. But in the meantime, look, there are a couple of ones that I really, really like in this set. So if you guys haven't got it, just a few of the things, the point is that I think you should get it for if you are collecting and you don't want to. I guess you don't want to go out and spend the whole money on getting all of them, maybe because you have some of these are doubles that have come out before. So for instance, the first one that we got released is from the first Fast and the Furious movie. The Fast and the Furious is the Toyota Supra. Now this is a re-release. I haven't seen anything new with it. Honestly, it looks exactly identical to the one that they released in the previous set. So this one, I mean, it's a good car, but if you already have it, there's no point in getting it unless you really like it. This is the new edition. This one is really nice. The Honda S2000 from Too Fast, Too Furious. I'm hoping that they're going to re-release the Lancer, the Evo, and the Mitsubishi Spider. I mean, the Eclipse. I think those ones are cool as well settings, but so far we get the Honda S2000, which is really cool. So I guess my bet money, if I have to bet money on it, is that in the next Fast and the Furious set we're gonna see the S2000 from the Fast and the Furious, the one that was driven by the I want to say Donnie Yen, but it's not. The one driven by the Asian driver. I think it was a black Honda S2000. So that one should be. Hopefully that one comes out. This one is a re-release. It's in the same color. I don't think they changed the color from the one from the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. Now with this one, I do hope that they've soon released the Mitsubishi Lancer that was in that film, because I'm really looking forward to that one. And I know it's almost impossible to get. There is one casting of it, but I don't have it, and I cannot find it anywhere. So yeah. The next one we have is a 70s Chevy SS from the Fast and Furious number 4. So as you can see, each one is numbered for the film that they're in. I like this one. This is a better variation than the one they released earlier. So if you're looking to upgrade, I would definitely recommend it. Obviously, I'm going to open them all up and show you guys them without the card. Now, Fast and 5, we get the Ford GT40, which is not bad. The only downfall I have in this one are the tires. I do believe that the color, you can't really see it right now, but I do believe that the color is actually more suited to the film. It's dark black, it's dark blue. Was the other one was more light blue, so this is an improvement. Same with this one. Whoop. So these two are an improvement on the previous castings. Then we have the 08 Challenger SRT8. I do believe I have it somewhere. I do believe it's the same one. The same casting, just repackaged from Fast and Furious 6. Yeah, so this isn't bad. But I'm hoping that they release one for the Ford Escort, because I reckon that looks much more cooler. But hopefully that will come out soon. Now, Fast and Furious 6 got 2 releases. As you can see, here's another one, even though it's number 7, because there's only been so far 7 movies. And they released the Daytona. So this is the 3rd time they released it. And look, honestly, I mean, I know there's a lot of Daytona fans out there, but for me personally, I think this isn't the best one that they could have released. I mean, like, I get it, it's a popular car, but you do want to see some new castings. That's all I'm saying. And there are plenty of cars in the film. Last but not least is the one that they always release. I don't think we're gonna get a set which doesn't release this car, and it is a 70s Dodge Charger, the Dom's Charger. And this is from Furious 7. It has a different black on it, so it'll be a little bit different. So that's the variation of the black, and maybe it's the rims as well. I will have to have a closer look once I take them out of packaging and compare it to the other ones. But so far in the packaging, this is what I can tell you guys. Obviously, the packaging is really nice as well. So you have the little poster one for Fast and Furious 7, the poster for the Fast and Furious 6. Fast and Furious 6. I do believe if I'm... Oh no, yeah, I thought... Yeah, so you have 2 Fast and Furious 6 posters. Fast 5, where you get seeing the cars as well. Fast and Furious. 2 Fast, 2 Furious is a really cool poster. Tokyo Drift one is the Nissan. And then the Fast and the Furious one, you have it as well. So they do have some really nice posters on some cards. So if you are collecting it for the cards, then yeah, definitely recommend it. Otherwise, just like I said, I do believe some variations are better. Anyways, let's crack them up and have a look at them. taking a look at them without their packaging to making them loose, you can kind of clearly see each one is actually a very good looking, very nice casting they did, and the color differences that they have. Obviously, I'm gonna have a better closer look at it. So we'll start off with the Supra. So if you put the Supra to the middle, so as I told you, this is a re-release of the Supra. The main difference of this one to the other one is that they kept the spoiler original. I'm pretty sure the paint is the same, and they did change the discs, so the rims on the car, and so yeah, so the color scheme was the same. The painted taillights still stand. They have removed painted headlights. There are no painted headlights on it, and they have different rims. The reason why I know this, if we put this one here, we can compare it to, if we go on this side, we have all the variations that, well, not all the variations, but most of the variations of the ones that have been re-released, so you guys can see. Actually, these are all, apart from, so it's all the variations apart from the dump charger, because there's way too many of them to put them all out here. But yeah, so if we're to compare it, actually, I don't know if you guys can kind of see it. This is a lighter orange, but so you can see it has different rims, but it has painted headlights, so which I think is better. Otherwise, they both have their painted. Otherwise, they both have painted tail lights, and both have the side. The decal is the same. The only difference being that this one is a lighter orange. So this is the first one that we have a look, and obviously we take this one back. Now the Honda S2000 is one of a kind. It's the first time they released it, so you can't really compare it to anything. As you can see, they used the discs from the previous discs one. So maybe we will get another re-release this one later on. I'm pretty sure once they release another version, we will definitely have a re-release of the Honda S2000, because it is a good casting, and I know a lot of collectors are going crazy for it, getting more than one of a kind for it. So definitely expect this to be re-released. Coming up to the Shelby GT, it is a very nice casting. It's very popular as well. Now, like, this is a re-release. We'll have a look at it, which it's really nice. Now, when we put out this one, what I can see is that it is a different green. I don't know if you guys can kind of see it. Maybe if I put them like this, is it visible? This green is a little bit lighter now. Otherwise, they're very much identical. I don't see any other difference. They have the same rims. The other difference is that at the back, the new one doesn't have the two white stripes, so this thing doesn't continue all the way. And the old one has painted headlights, whereas the new one does not. So that's another variation right there. So if you guys were wondering, coming up is the Chevy SS. So here's the original, and here's the new release one. Like I remember, I told you from the beginning. So that's my dog's hair. This is the different color. They made it more darker, more suited to what the film looked like. Obviously, they put it into the whole new trademark. I'm guessing this one doesn't. No. Let's see what the rims look like. It has different rims, different color scheme. Both have painted, what's it called, but indicators. Neither have painted headlights or taillights. But I think it's a very nice addition for those who are collecting it. I would definitely recommend both of them, because they are very nice castings, and obviously the color scheme is very different in them. So put them back to the respective parts. Coming up is the Ford GT40. Remember, guys, I told you even then I said it looked darker. It looked more like the one in the movie. So obviously I'm not joking. So here you have a look. It has the same discs that I just noticed. There's the back and the side. Now we come up to the one that got released before. Like I said, this one's a very light blue. Both have painted headlights and just headlights, no taillights. So have a look at them, side on side. Same discs. and same back. Look, this is a nice casting as well. I do like this casting. It's not my favorite. I don't think it's a really like a street car, but I do like it. Now the Hemi. I don't think actually I haven't had a good look at them. I'm looking at the same time as you guys. I can't see. I haven't noticed anything different with this one. So bear with me if I can try and see some kind of. Sorry guys, if I can try and see some kind of difference in them. So this is the one that just got released, and here is this is the old one. The look pretty much identical. The only difference I see is in the rims. And again, the old one had painted headlights. The new one does not, which is weird. You would think like they would still paint the headlights as well. And the old one had painted taillights, so I reckon the old one is better. So like I said, some of these cars I do feel like they just released them just for the sake of getting 8 cars instead of trying to like make it better. And next up we have the Daytona. Now there are 2 releases of Daytona already, so which have 2 different color variations. Both have a black spoiler. Both have similar but different rims. Or is it the same? No, they're the same rims. So the only difference being in the color scheme. This third one, so if we have a look at it, obviously it doesn't look like this color scheme. It more or less looks like that one. If you guys can see, it's a little bit darker than this one. But once again, they cheapen out in not having a painted headlights, and the spoiler isn't painted as well, and it's still the same rims. So it's literally this casting. They have literally just recycled this casting, maybe just a little bit darker tone, but they cheapened out. You didn't get the painted headlights, so that's a little bit of a shame, guys. Honestly, that's a little bit of a shame. Now coming up to the last one is the number 8 car in the series, which is the Charger, Dom's Charger. Obviously there's a lot of different variations for this car, so I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm just going to go through 2, so you can clearly see that they're different. This one's matte black with a black grille at the front. Has different rims. This one has thicker tires, is in matte black, and hasn't got the black grille nor painted. So neither of them have painted taillights. But look, so for that I understand, because this car does get recycled in all 7 films. So obviously that's the reason why it's in every single release of Hot Wheels. So I don't mind the fact that they released it. I mean, I do kind of hope they release new ones, but whatever, I get it. But to be honest, if we put them here, I did think that they would have made upgrades instead of downgrades. Some of these ones are better castings, like I said, but for majority of them, I would have to say that the old ones would have done enough, would have been sufficient enough, and they haven't really added anything extra to it. So yeah, so here's all the ones that you can compare. And look, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a like, give me a thumbs up. Tell me which ones you like. Tell me if you like the old casting or the new casting better. Alright. Hope you guys have a good day. See you in the next video.